Are you out on the market for an HDMI KVM switcher? You might be in luck. Today we have AV Access's HDMI KVM switcher, and we're going to get it out of the box and let you guys know what we think, all in today's episode of Good Tech Cheap. Let's go do it. How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Good Tech Cheap. My name is Brad and I'll be the host for today's episode. Starting out, if you're new to the show, make sure to hit that subscribe button, turn on that bell to receive notifications, and if you found this review helpful, make sure to give it a like and let us know what your thoughts are in the comments. Today's episode is brought to you by AV Access. We have the HDMI KVM switcher. This is the dual monitor HDMI KVM switcher, so we can run dual monitors with dual computers while using the same keyboard and mouse, webcam, and all the other, daily functions. So keep in mind all the links and details to the AV Access KVM switcher are located in the description, so make sure to check that out. And without wasting any more time, let's go get this out of the box and see what we think. Okay, we have the AV Access 2x1 dual monitor HDMI KVM switch. We're going to get this on the desk so we can share multiple computers along with a monitor and the same keyboard and all that good stuff. So let's see what we get in the box. Right on top of the foam, then we have our paperwork, the AV Access switch itself wrapped in plastic. We have our USB cable, another USB cable. Here we have some HDMI cables, 2, 3. They're really hooking us up with some HDMI cables. 4, our power adapter, the rest of the power adapter with the box on it. And that's everything in the box. So let's take a look at the switch out of the plastic. Feels very nice. Has a nice paint job on it. We got a power button right here. We have the mode, the switch button, the USB 1.1 for a keyboard. You have 3 USB 3.0 ports, 2 at 1 amp, 1 at 1.5 amps, our mic port, and our headphone port. Good to have those. On the other end, we have the 12-volt power input. Then we have an HDMI 1 with a USB host, as well as an HDMI in 1B. Then we have an HDMI 2A with another host, along with an HDMI 2B. Right here we have a monitor A and a monitor B port. Then we have an update port. The bottom we have the rubber boot so it will set level and not vibrate and all that good stuff. So yeah, this is what we get in the box. Let's go get it on the desk and start doing some switching. So we have our keyboard, our mouse with the AV Access KVM switch, and our 2 monitors that we are going to use. And we're going to have 2 computers as well. So let's set it up. So first thing, you will definitely want to make sure you are getting your power supply to the AV Access. I love these plugs because they screw in and lock and they don't, accidentally get unplugged. You just stick it in there like this. We can screw it down and it puts it in place. As you can see, it's not going anywhere. I love that. Big props on that. You gotta have your power locked in. All right, now we're going to go to the HDMI section and get the monitor set up. Then we have monitor A. It go on monitor A, and that is our top monitor. Monitor B will be this one, and we will put it right here in the monitor B port. For plugging up the first computer or laptop in our case, we're going to use HDMI 1A in the switcher. That will be the first monitor. Then the second one will go in HDMI in B. Then we're going to take our USB host and plug it into the laptop. Now we got the HDMI cable from the second laptop. We're going to stick it into HDMI in 2A. Along with the second HDMI cable from the second laptop, we'll go in HDMI in 2B. And we also have the USB host. It's going to go into the USB host 2. Now we have both laptops hooked up properly, so we can switch between two of them actively while using them. For the keyboard, we're going to use the keyboard port, the USB 1.1, and then we'll use the 1A 3.0 for the mouse. And then if we needed to use any flash drives or whatnot, we can use them right there, and they'll also switch between the two computers. Alright, so we've got the AV access hooked up to the first laptop and the second laptop. We have the first laptop up, and now all we have to do is hit the switch, and it will go instantly to the second laptop. Pretty cool. Then when we need to go back, we just pop that switch again, and it goes back to the first laptop. Pretty cool. So if you're looking to boost your productivity with extra screens and basically save space, you gotta look into this. You can run two computers on it at the same time, sharing two monitors between both of the computers, and taking complete control with the keyboard and mouse being all in one switching device. We have 4K UHD and high refresh rate. Supports up to 4K at 60 Hz and 444 color configuration at 18 Gbps input and output, while also supporting 1080p at 240 Hz, 165 Hz, 144 Hz, 120 Hz, and 60 Hz, like we're running our 1080p monitor here, as well as your 2K resolution at 144 Hz, 120 Hz, and 60 Hz, which is also perfect for switching in between game consoles. But here we are using the top monitor at 2K at 144 Hz, and it's working fantastic. The EDID function will switch faster with EDID emulation. AV Access's new KVM switches are all built with an EDID emulator in each input port. Whenever you switch between different sources, it ensures stable communications between the video sources and the display device. This gives you no screen flickering, and my personal favorite, no desktop icon rearrangement, while also only taking around 3 seconds to complete the switching process. Supports front button switching and hotkey switching. The dual monitor KVM switch connects to two servers and instantly switches by pressing a hotkey or the front panel button. When you're working from home, a KVM switch makes it easy to alter from your office computer for work to your personal computer for entertainment. And with the dual HDMI outputs, it's designed for your dual monitor setups. So whether you want to switch between your work PC or gaming rig, or just use two different setups completely and save space on one desk instead of having two completely different setups going, I would highly recommend looking into this switcher, as well as see if there are any specials we have located in the notes below. Well, that about wraps it up for today's episode. If you found it helpful, make sure to hit that like button and get in the comments and let us know what your thoughts are on this AV switcher. I'd also like to take this time and give AV Access a huge shout out for partnering up with us and sending us over this AV switcher so we could give this review to you guys. So make sure to check out all of their links in the description, and if you haven't already, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you can keep up with all the latest content on this channel. But that wraps it up for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, and I'll be seeing you in the next review.